This is me making frangipane, a frangipane filling for a tart. Oh, why can't I speak? I'm making frangipane filling for a galette de roi, which is a traditional thing to have on the 6th of January, which is the Feast of Ascension in France and in other Catholic countries. And in France specifically, they make this tart. And it's gorgeous, and frangipane is very easy to make. You can make it to make any tart you like, to make other little baked goods that uses frangipane. Anyway, that's not the point of me talking right now. This is just like a collection of stuff from January. I initially had like a kind of end of 2025 wrap up video filmed, but I hated the way I came across. I just feel like I wasn't in the right like headspace, so I just feel like I seemed really strained and weirder than usual, which I know is like kind of hard to do. But yeah, I just didn't like the way I was spoken it, and I didn't want to re-record it because I couldn't be fucked. And like, you're not missing much anyway. Like, truly, what is there to say? 2025 was not my year. I feel a little bit more hopeful about 2026. But what I did want to say is that, like, just about, like, not so much New Year's resolutions. Well, kind of. Basically, my colleague said that she's doing a resolution bingo card. And I was like, whoa, like, so inspired. So I've made my own. I'm going to put a little picture on the screen right now. And as you can see, I already have a couple of stars. If you can't read my writing, that's your own problem. And the other thing I wanted to say, I guess, was just like my intentions for the year. So first of all is movement, whether that's stretching, walking, gymming, swimming, whatever. The second is I forgot. The second is accountability, like for myself and for others. And then kind of part of accountability, I guess, is like showing up for myself, which I feel like I kind of did or started to do in 2025, but I want to continue that in like an even better way. I want to keep showing up for myself, for my needs, for my desires, for my life, for who I am, and not just roll over like a cowardly dog. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. Anyway, back to me baking, and the present me who's recording this is gonna make a pancake for my dessert, because I had leftover batter from the other day, so I need to use it up. Enjoy the video. I know you're not really supposed to eat raw egg, but I don't give a fuck. Arrest me! The final results. Doesn't she look so pretty? Now we let that cool. Traditionally you put favor in it, but I'm not gonna do that, am I? And also it's just me and my mum. And also traditionally then you slice it, obviously, and then the youngest person in the family hides under the table, and the person cutting goes round and says, who slices this? And the youngest says, who it's for. I mean, I say the youngest in my family, obviously my brother was the youngest, so I got to take turns. So I guess it's just like the children choose and you each take turns each year. And then whoever gets the favour is the king. But I guess me and my mum are both kings. So let's make galette des rois. I'm going to the gym. All my t-shirts that I like to wear for the gym are so tight now, and I was feeling really bad about it. Thinking that like I'd gotten so much bigger in such a short amount of time, but then this girl I follow said that her t-shirts are really tight at the arms as well since she started going back to the gym, and I was like, oh, it's because I'm literally swole. So now I feel good because it's muscle. So I go to the gym. Why did I new gym bag alert, because my last one was stinky from the cream. If you remember the cream debacle, then you are a real one. If you don't remember, then I had a bit of cream, a tub of cream in the front pocket. And I told myself while I was putting it in the front pocket, don't sit back when you're on the subway. Sat back when I was on the subway, burst everywhere, cream everywhere. Had to scoop cream with my hands out of the bag. And no matter how many times I washed it, it just still smelled like sour cream. So, new bag alert. It was in the sales. It's got some things like for whatever. I don't like this pocket though on the front because the zip is really low, so it feels like everything's gonna fall out. I have some rainies, some face spray, hand gel, body spray that I never use, hand cream that I never use, and a mask for when the sun is really busy and I don't want to breathe people's breath. And this front pocket really confuses me. I guess it's more of a school bag and these are for pens. I'm never going to use it for that. I might put a tampon in. In fact, what do I have in here? And then in the front, I just have some tissues because I'm a sniffy girl. I need to get something in my normal bag. I got a new tote bag for every day. And it's got these bits that make it scrunchy at the sides and at the front as well. So it looks gathered. I added my back charms and a ribbon that I've had for literally 5 years that I've never used. It has these like pockets big one at the front, some two ones at the sides, and then it has a zip at the back, and the zip bit is for my notebook because it's flat. It is longer than my normal tote bags, so I feel like it really drags down, like it goes like beyond my hips to like the tops of my thighs, which my normal tote bags does not. What do I need out here? Hand warmers and where the fuck is my shopper? I think it might still be in here actually. Okay. Yes, my shopper's in here because I'm gonna do my shopping after, obviously. Whatever. I need to put my socks on. I want to talk about these socks. I don't care about the design, but they are bamboo and they are so nice. They're like almost like constricting. Like they feel like they hug my foot. It feels like I'm getting a foot massage when I'm wearing them, and it's so nice. They're bamboo. I can't remember the make of them. So be gatekeeping. But yeah, they're just like so gorge, so comfy, and I just feel like everything is in place when I'm wearing them. I would like to get more. They were a gift from someone, so I might ask where he bought them from and get some of my own, because yeah, they're just like, they just feel amazing. My foot feels like supported. I think because I have a lot of ankle issues, it feels nice to be like held by my sock. I'm gonna do, I need a bit of skincare. I got this from Vinted. It's the Ordinary Natural Moisturising Factors plus Phytoceramides, because I have been using Weleda Skin Food for years at this point, but like the fragrance has been bothering me, and I love the texture of it, but the fragrance is just like a lot. I think I also didn't use it for a while, and then when I used it again, it did break me out a little bit. So I wanted something similar texture but no smell, and I went on Reddit and someone suggested this. So hello, and I tried it yesterday and it does feel nice. It's quite thick, and yeah, it just feels good. Yeah, very similar to Skin Food, because like it feels like you really have to make it melt into you. And I need a second pea size. But yeah, I'll see how it goes. So I got it on Vinted, it was unopened, and it was like £4, and I think this size is normally £8, which is still really reasonable because this size for Weleda is like £11. No joke. So I'm very happy with the alternative. That's not the word I mean. I mean another word, and I don't know what I mean, but I'll put it down here when I remember. The dupe, I guess. I don't know. A little bit of perfume. I'm trying to finish this. It's a dupe of Molecules. Oh my god, these greasy hands. Yeah, I literally have so much perfume, and I'm just trying to like use it instead of just letting it sit there. My mum lets hers sit for months and months and months. I mean, she also goes through so much, but She has a full wall. I'm not that bad, I've got maybe like a dozen at most. But I just don't want to let it get to the stage that my mum's is at. So that's that. Ready to go to the gym. Baby girl.
I don't have to like try. It's gonna be like clear all over again, like food that we don't know how to eat.
Okay, that's the progress anyway. New all my necklaces, my perfumes, and deodorant, my makeup bag, my affirmations, this little frame, and this little bit of fabric that I got years ago, my head scarves, and that's it. This is to attach to the bonnet as the scarf part to, hold on, let me show you. Bonnet on, and then scarf will run underneath and around. Let me show you. Like this. Like this. This is very much influenced by Aver P. Paula Aver, who I watch. And I also watched a couple of other videos to learn how to do the bonnet part and the scarf part. Bonnet part though, I kind of fucked because I initially thought I started with a square, which you can kind of see in the middle, and I thought that was going to be for the top of the head, but very much that is not looking good for, although no, it's not, it works better the other way around. I think I did the stitches like your normal other people that I've seen do the stitches the other way. No, this is not going to interest anyone who doesn't crochet. Anyway, progress pics. Progress incoming. Good night. My legs numb. Finito. Let's try it. Yay! Very cutesy. A teeny little, tiny little knot. Oh my gosh. When it's loose, it does look like shit. It does look like shit. Like when it's like that. But when it's tied up, it looks very cute. Very cute. I've got all the ends that I need to sew in, and then I'm gonna wash it and that'll help soften it and also make the ends stick together. Oh my god, my salads. The 360. Yeah, 360 with the bumpy. Yeah, it's itchy right now, but that's fine. It will soften once I wash it. So yeah, took me a couple of hours. I watched a movie while I did it all. I just did essentially one end. Oh, these are not even, but that is so fine. Yeah, I finished like maybe this much of the scarf, maybe more, and then I attached it all. It's called a seam. Ever heard of it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah.